A loud crack cuts through the Arctic air. The ice shifts groans and then a deep roar rises from below. It isn't the wind, it's something alive. Under the frozen surface, a dark mass moves slowly. A pair of tusks break through the thin ice-dripping water and steam in the sub-zero cold. The animal weighs close to 2 tons, a walrus, the giant of the Arctic. Along the shore, a team of Inuit hunters prepares their sealskin boats. Their hands wrapped in heavy gloves pull ropes stiff with frost. The only sound is the crunch of boots on snow and the low hum of the wind. They've done this for generations, hunting not for sport, but to feed their families through the long winter. Lanterns swing as the boats slide into the dark water. The sea opens and the hunt begins. Welcome to Discover Legends, real journeys, real danger, and the true story of those who face the Arctic's most powerful creatures. Subscribe to witness life where survival is never guaranteed. They call it the tusked giant, the keeper of the Arctic. Each one can weigh over 4,000 pounds and stretch nearly 12 feet from head to tail. Its skin is thick, scarred, and cold to the touch, layered with more than 5 inches of fat that keeps it alive in water just above freezing. Dozens of them crowd together on the ice, their bodies steaming, their bellows echoing across the bay like drums under the wind. The smell of salt, musk, and life clings to the air. To the hunters, the walrus is not a trophy. It is a gift, a creature that feeds an entire village through the winter. To kill one is not triumph. It is survival written in blood and frost. Morning comes cold and gray. The wind has stopped and the sea is quiet under a thin layer of ice. A small wooden boat drifts forward, guided by slow strokes of the paddle. The men stay silent. Every sound carries for miles. One mistake could end the hunt before it begins. They cover their faces with frost and snow blending into the color of the ice. Each breath shows white in the air, then disappears. Up ahead, a herd of walruses lies close together on a flat sheet of ice. Some are sleeping, others shift and grunt, their tusks gleaming in the weak light. Each one weighs more than 4,000 pounds. The hunters ready their harpoons, heavy shafts tied to thick ropes, and a sealskin float. The plan is simple: strike, hold, and wait. Each man knows his job. No talking, no movement, only the sound of the ice creaking beneath them. The lead hunter raises his arm. The others brace. Out here, there are no second chances. One throw decides whether they eat or go home empty-handed. The harpoon cuts the air and hits hard. A roar follows, deep, violent, alive. The walrus jerks, pulling the line tight. The rope strains, groaning like wood under pressure. Water splashes across the ice. The boat lurches forward, dragged by 2 tons of muscle. The rope screams, the ice cracks. Two worlds collide. The second hunter throws. The spear lands deep in the chest. Blood spreads fast across the white surface, steam rising in the freezing air. The walrus thrashes tusks, slicing the water, sending shards of ice flying. Minutes feel like hours. Hands burn from the rope, gloves torn, breath heavy. Then stillness. The giant's weight settles. The ice goes quiet again. No cheers. No victory calls. Only silence, the kind that demands respect. The hunters lower their heads. The wind passes, carrying away the last warmth of the fallen beast. The walrus lies still on the ice, its body weighing nearly 4,000 pounds. The hunters move quickly. Time and temperature decide how much can be saved. Knives slide through thick blubber up to 5 inches deep. Steam rises as warm flesh meets the Arctic air. The smell of salt and iron fills the wind. On this ice, nothing is wasted. Strips of hide are peeled and stretched to dry, later used to patch boats and make rope. The tusks are set aside, carved into tools and handles. The meat is divided, the best cuts packed for the elders. The rest will be buried beneath snow to ferment, becoming maktak, a mix of skin and fat rich in vitamins and strength, feeding the village through the long winter. To outsiders it seems harsh, but here this is life, the cycle of taking, giving and surviving. Wear the cold. The sea once froze early and held firm until spring. Now the ice breaks too soon. Wide stretches that were once solid are only dark water and drifting slush. Thousands of walruses crowd the narrow beaches, packed shoulder to shoulder. The noise is constant, grunts, bellows, panic. When the tide rises, the herd surges. Calves are crushed under the weight of adults trying to escape. The ice no longer shelters them, it betrays them. What was once their home has turned against them. Each year the ice returns, later thinner, weaker. The animals swim farther to find food, burning the energy they need to survive. The enemy now is not the spear, the voice says quietly. It's the warmth we created. A hunter stands at the shore, his old wooden boat resting on dry land, where the sea once touched. He looks toward the wet horizon and whispers, "If the ice dies, we die with it." The wind rises again, cold, but no longer enough to freeze. Dawn rises over the Arctic. The sky glows pale gold, reflecting on a pair of white tusks half buried in the ice. The sea is calm now, but the silence feels heavy, like it remembers. In the stillness of the Arctic, every scar is a memory, every hunt a prayer. The walrus was never an enemy. It was a teacher, a reminder of how fragile life becomes when respect fades. Each hunt was a lesson in balance, each season a test of endurance. To protect the walrus is to protect the memory of those who live by the sea, the hunters, the families, and the frozen world that raised them. May their roar still echo through the frozen winds, not as ghosts, but as guardians. The story doesn't end here. Subscribe to Discover Legends, ring the bell, and join the next voyage. If you believe the sea still remembers, comment yes below. The Arctic waits.